Hey everyone, it's Sherry here from No Fucks Giving Crew. How's it going? So I'm going to be doing a twin flame reading from February the 22nd until March the 1st. So these are my paintings here. I thought I would feature them on the wall instead of, just a blank wall. So that's a self-portrait. And then this is the Afghan woman from National Geographic. I painted her without a voice. Part of it's supposed to represent a page that's been torn. So it kind of represents her inability to speak her mind because she's a woman. It's a cultural thing. It's conditions imposed on women, just for being alive. So, yeah, and then my self-portrait, I'm wearing lotus shoes, trying to force my spirit, my soul, into these tiny shoes, these restrictions. So they kind of have the same feel to it. So let me just move the camera back down. Okay, so I'm using John Holland Psychic Tarot for the main energies, and then Colette Baron Reed for the message from the universe. And I will be using my cards for clarifiers. Okay, so for the feminine aspect, now I'm talking about aspects of the mind, left or right, doesn't mean gender. So you can be both sides or one or the other. So I'm addressing the feminine aspect right now. So for her recent past sacrifice. So this is the Hangman card. This means that you've surrendered. You've let go of control. You're looking at things from a different perspective. It also means that you're ready to take a change in direction. So you've gone into seclusion in a way. You're seeking solitude in order to see things clearly. But it is a change in perspective. So that's your recent past. The male's recent past, Hope card. So this is a star card, Major Arcana, wishes granted, wish fulfilled. So it seems to me like you've been healing your soul, your heart. This card usually shows up after a difficult period. So the card is saying that, have hope for the future. He's also represented as holding a star in his hand. So I almost like to see this as a feminine, her light. He recognizes her soul, and he holds it gently close to him. Just one moment. My apologies. I think I'm coming down with a cold or something. Okay, so for the female present position, Two of Wands. So a decision, you are in the process of making a decision, or you will make a decision within the next week. And the decision will be one that is made not out of fear. Both the divine feminine and masculine got this card in their reading. So the masculine got it as a summary outcome, and the feminine got it as an external energy. So it seems to me like presently you're waiting for a decision to be made. Okay, for the masculine present energy. 3 of Wands. So this tells me that it's kind of mirrored actually with the feminine energy. She's waiting for a decision to be made, whereas here the decision has been made and you've put those plans into motion. So you've laid a foundation and now you're waiting for the harvest, the outcome. But this also talks about partnerships and alliances. So two people coming together for a common goal, reaching out to each other, working as one. So internally he feels there's a lot of like reaching, touching, holding energy on the male side here. So it seems to me like he's healed his heart and now he's ready to reach out and touch, communicate, or working in a partnership with the divine feminine. Okay, so for your near future, for the feminine, nice, awesome. The 4 of Wands, progression, 2, 3, and then 4. This is my 1111 calling card. So this means divine union in the near future. So a manifestation, a completion. That's that new beginning and an ending as well. Like when you buy your first home, you feel like you've completed a stage of your journey and now you're beginning a new one. So it's harvest. It is abundance, reward coming in your future. It's a reward for job well done. This also talks about an even exchange between people. You need to be balanced. It also talks about what you reap, you sow. So karma has come back to you in a good way. Okay, so for the near future, for the masculine, wow, he got this in his reading. He got it as a hope or fear. So this is a new beginning in life. It is stepping out into the unknown without fear. Believing in destiny. Looking at the world through child's eyes. Not having any expectations. Looking forward to an adventure. But it's a new start. So, yeah, in his near future, he's taking that step towards union. Final outcome from the feminine. Transformation. This is the death card. This is metamorphosis. This is shedding your cocoon and spreading your wings. It is letting go of all the negative energy, all the attachments, the conditionings, the stories, self-limiting beliefs, those, lifestyle choices that hurt you and drain your energy. So it's releasing an old identity and creating a new one. So yeah, it's a brand new birth of you. Okay, so final outcome for the masculine. Nice. So he's got 2 3s in his reading. So 3s to me represents union, 2 opposite energies coming together to form 1, and I like to see it as love, union. So 3 of Pentacles also talks about laying a foundation and feeling successful about it. You're being recognized as someone who is very skilled and accomplished. And it could have to do with something like a foundation in a 3D world. I also like to see this as being illuminated. Your turn to shine your light, be in the light. So yeah, it's a gift from the universe. Okay, for the feminine energy, I apologize about my hands. I'm painting, so they're staying this color for now. I also want to thank you guys for all the support that you've shown me. I can't believe this is happening. It's crazy. Like I said in my other video, I never would have guessed that I would have been doing this a year ago. I'm actually like in the health profession. This is so not in my genre of, you know, the life that I imagined. To be, you know, a psychic consultant, that's insane. But and be talking about twin flame relationships. But, you know, when I first started looking at the cards, it was the art that drew me in. And then the story behind the cards, the connection of the cards to vortex-based math or field theory. You know, there's that singularity where messages can be transmitted and received through source. And I strongly believe in that connection. We are born with that innate knowing that there's something much larger than us, that we, you know, are connected to something, you know, that can't be explained or named. And that thing is you. You are that which cannot be described or named. Okay, so for the feminine, wow, another repeated card. So both the masculine and feminine got this in their reading. This is a 6 of Cups. Memories of love. Look at how he's holding you so gently in his hands. So this is your energy though. It could represent someone coming in from the past. But I see it as you recognizing his light and holding it like a child, nurturing it, loving it, keeping those memories close to your heart. Okay, the energy he's bringing in. Wow. Wow. See, this is why I believe so much in tarot cards, because synchronicities like this. He got this card. Oh, no, actually, this is the 8 of Pentacles. Sorry. Okay. He got the 8 of Wands as a final outcome. So this is the 8 of Pentacles. This is movement towards a goal. So putting a lot of work and effort into something in the 3D world. So he's, it's perseverance. It's hard work to get to where you want to go. So it seems to me like he's moving towards the light, towards his destiny. Could even mean, you know, some kind of travel over water. We got that you're both near a body of water. But water could also represent emotions as well. But it seems to me like he's going to be moving forward in the future. He's taking that first step. He wants to hold that light in his hands again. Okay, so for the foundation, nice. Six of Wands, victory, success, accomplishment, achievement. It also speaks of recognition for all of your hard work. It could be a public celebration, but it's a shared energy, so you're both standing on the edge of the cliff, feeling victorious. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, so for the crowning energy, nice. Oh my God. Nine of Cups. Wish granted again. Wish fulfilled. So this talks about emotional abundance, feeling satisfied, being surrounded by friends and family. And it is a period of celebration where you're enjoying the finer things in life. So, yeah, it's abundance coming in, but more importantly, it's about feeling emotionally fulfilled and connected. So for the heart-centered energy, wow, beautiful. This is a Chariot. This is movement forward, but very quickly. It's directed energy. This person knows what they want, and they're going after it full force. No restrictions. Yeah, so triumph, the Chariot, beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to look at the bottom of the deck. Throat chakra, awesome. So this is communication. Yeah, it could be 3D or 5D. So it's a shared energy. There's going to be some form of communication. Okay, so I'm going to do some clarifiers. I'm going to try and do this, uncut. That way we can get a raw feeling for the energy. And then I will have a look at the cards and then do a summary reading afterwards. Wow, these are all such beautiful cards. Okay, well, I guess, what is this sacrifice? What is the Hangman? What have you released? Are you still healing? What are the messages that come along with the Hangman? Hangman is also about illumination, awakening. Four of Cups. This showed up in the Divine Masculine and Feminine as well. So there's a sense of longing, want, waiting, feeling a sense of stagnation because things aren't moving along quickly enough. So it seems to me like you've released that need to control. You surrendered, let go. Or yeah, I feel it as you surrendering. You're not wanting, you're not longing. Or it could be that, you know, somebody, you're offering your love to someone and they're not accepting that. And you're using that as a means to heal your heart and take a higher perspective, see things from a higher point of view. Okay, so what is the Two of Wands, please? What are you waiting for? Does this mean that the wait is over? Hangman again. Surrender. So yeah, it's she's going within. She's using her inner knowing to guide her. She's quieting the voice. She's not using her eyes, ears, and mouth to receive messages. She's connected to the divine. So it seems to me like currently you're waiting. You made a decision, or you will be making a decision in the future, and you will be surrendering, and it will allow you to change perspective, look at things in a different way. Okay, so what is this hope card on the male side? Five of Swords. So this talks about conflict and defeat. It talks about walking away from conflict, fighting. Somebody is being deceitful, pointing fingers. It could be regarding communication. This is the Swords, so it's about thought, communication. You're healing from, you're walking away from things that are hurting you. You know, somebody's being mean and pointing fingers at you. And, you know, it's a lot of negative energy that's being directed at you because they want to make themselves feel better. They want to, you know, get that sense of control over you. But you've found your light within. You're the star in the sky now. You know your own truth. You're healing. You've healed your heart from this drama. So you're coming in really powerful. Or, you know, it could be that you're afraid that the feminine might accuse you of, you know, doing something wrong. But no, I'm seeing it more of you walking away from negativity, conflict. Okay, so what is this Three of Wands here? Eight of Swords. This is somebody, this is in your present position. So this is feeling of being trapped, imprisoned by your mind. Unable to see your way clearly. In the Rider-Waite deck, it depicts a woman who is surrounded by swords. She's tied up. She has, you know, blindfold on, but the ropes are tied loosely, so she can just slip it off. It's self-imposed. You did this to yourself. You created this prison of the mind. So you can see that the bars are transparent. You can see the bar through the hand. So it's an illusion. This is all created within the mind. They're just thoughts that you projected out into the world. It's all a movie. So that, coupled with the Three of Wands, it seems to me like you're reaching out, you're asking for help, you're coming out of that prison, and you're taking that first step towards freedom. Okay, what is this transformation, metamorphosis as an outcome for the feminine? Oh my God. Oh my God. They showed up in the Divine Feminine reading. It is the twin flame 1111 connection. Now, for those of you who don't know the 1111 story, usually when you're first starting to wake up, you will get synchronicities, signs from spirit that, you know, start off slow. You notice, you know, on the clock it'll be like 5:11. The next day it will be 7:11. So you start noticing tiny little patterns in numbers, and then they build and build, and it's used to wake you up. Realize that you are a, you know, divine spirit, and you are connected to something, you know, and that you're not alone. The synchronicities that I have experienced over the past 3 years, even longer, 4 years, has just been mind-blowing to me. I can't even describe some of the synchronicities, the connections between them, because they're just mind-blowing. So they are meant to wake you up. So a very common number sequence is 1111 on your clock. And recently I've been seeing a lot more too. So it comes and goes in waves. You can't be bombarded by synchronicities constantly, otherwise eventually, you know, you're gonna feel they're not as important. So they come and go in waves, and right now the wave is strong. I'm getting a lot of messages in my tarot reading. So yeah, so transformation will involve this twin flame connection. So 11 is two souls that come together to create love. Okay, so what is this Eight of Pentacles and the divine masculine energy that he's bringing in for union? Ten of Pentacles. He got this. Actually, both aspects got this in their divine reading. So this is that ultimate ending. It's that completion. It is like a retirement, the final resting place, that ultimate feeling of accomplishment. You've arrived. And, you know, after a lifetime of working and building up your wealth, not only are you able to retire, but you are able to spend more time with your family. But you don't place as much importance on possessions and material wealth as you did. You realize that the one thing that will bring you true happiness is love and being surrounded by people who love you. So it seems to me like you are building that firm foundation, or you have already built it, you've laid it, and you're still moving towards that destiny. You don't feel like you've arrived yet, and you're moving towards your perceived destination, which is the sun, which is that, you know, happy ending in the material world. This is the Pentacles. Okay, so he's bringing that sense of directed energy towards a goal. Okay, so what is this 6? Whoop. Okay, so this one wants to jump out. The 6 of Cups. This is the Knight of Swords. So this is someone who comes in very quickly, and it's a message. It's a forward directed energy. So the Knight is the rebel without a cause. He doesn't respect authority. He doesn't really care about what other people think. He's here to have an open, honest conversation and tell the truth and not be afraid to express your truth. It could almost be cold in a sense. It's very laid out. So that, coupled with the 6 of Cups, tells me that you're sitting there waiting to communicate your truth. And it's regarding somebody that you are very close to, somebody from your past, somebody who, you were connected to in childhood, or early adult years. But yeah, you want to communicate. So that's what you're bringing into the union for the feminine, is communication about love and expressing that. Okay, so what is this feeling of victory? You got victory and success, triumph, which is about victory, and then wish fulfilled, victory again. Crazy. Awesome. Okay, so what is this victory card, please? 9 of Pentacles again. This is your independence. It's accomplishment again. This is being able to stand on your own, not relying on anybody, but it's also an arrival as well. It's enjoying the finer things in life. It's another 9. So you got a 9 as a crowning energy, which is kind of the same energy, except for this is the 3D world, and this is emotional abundance, emotional satisfaction, whereas this is like a sense of accomplishment in the 3D world. You've arrived, you're at your destination, you feel victorious about it, and now it's time to relax and enjoy life. So that's the foundation, this victory, the sense of independence and accomplishment. Okay, so I'm going to pull 2 cards for the triumph. Shoot, I forgot to say which one I was going to pull first. Okay, so for the feminine side first. Ace of Pentacles. You're offering this new beginning in the 3D world, and you are ready to go forward with it. Yeah, it's a brand new start. Manifestation. The seed was planted, and now it is growing, and you're ready to move forward with it. Okay, so for the masculine, nice, Ace of Cups, brand new beginning of love. So he is ready to move forward with a new start of love. The cup of love is overflowing. It's abundance of love. So he wants to move forward, have this new start. He feels victorious about it. Awesome. 2 aces. That's crazy. 11. Oh my God. 11. See what I mean about synchronicities? It's undeniable. That's crazy. Wow. Okay, so I'm so excited about this reading. This is awesome. So what is this 3 of Pentacles, please? Another 9, another completion. This is somebody who's been staying up at night, worrying, having anxiety attacks, stressed. They're consumed with thoughts. They created a mental prison for themselves. But as I mentioned earlier, this is all self-imposed. You can allow those thoughts to move on, release them. Don't attach yourself to these thoughts. Be the observer behind the thoughts. Recognize that they are just thoughts, but don't interact with them. So there's that sense of completion, that ending to worry, to feeling guilty about something that you did in the past. It's 9 of Swords. It's all about feeling guilty, like you did something wrong. You did not do anything wrong. It's only true if you believe it. So the recognition and reward is that sense of accomplishment. You've arrived at this place where you feel proud of yourself, and you should pat yourself on the back. You're letting your light shine, not being afraid anymore. Oh, okay. So what is this throat chakra? I'm going to pull 2 cards for that, and I'm going to start with the Divine Feminine. Star card. Again, nice. So the masculine got this in his recent past position. So the feminine, wish granted. Wish fulfilled. Completion, healing, and being able to communicate that. So maybe there's communication that's going to come in, and it has to do with healing your heart. It will help you heal your heart. And so the hope card also talks about having hope for the future. The worst has, you've overcome the worst. You know what I mean? You're taking that step into the future. You're feeling hopeful about the future, not taking a step. You're actually, this is a time of rest and relaxation and healing energy. But more importantly, it's wish fulfilled. So perhaps, like I said, it is communication regarding something that you've been wanting for a very long time. It's a dream. Okay, so for the masculine. Oh my God. 10 of Cups. This showed up in both readings. It's that happy ending, emotional fulfillment, peace, harmony, joy, bliss, accomplishment, completion. So he wants to communicate that happy ending. Another synchronicity. That's crazy. In his reading, he was using his crown chakra to hold this image in his mind, this happy, blissful state. And it was helping him find peace within. So maybe he wants to communicate that. That's beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to pull 2 messages from Call It Bear and Read, and I will read those to you now. So for the feminine, listening, using your heart to guide you. Don't listen with your ears, listen with your heart. Being open. Okay, and for the masculine, home, nice, so beautiful. Okay, so I will read these after I have a look at the cards, okay? All right, see you in a bit. Okay, so I've had a chance to reflect on the cards. So as I was kind of saying earlier, there's this sense that the feminine is surrendering, letting go of attachments, not longing, wanting, but seeing the future with a different perspective. So presently you're surrendering and waiting, but in a peaceful state. And you're waiting for this 1111 connection to manifest itself, to materialize. And it looks to me like it's going to happen, and it's going to change your life forever. A brand new you will be born of it. On the masculine side, we have seeing his light, moving towards the light, releasing these negative thoughts that have imprisoned you. Reaching out, coming together, stepping into your freedom, and then stepping onto a podium and being in the light instead of in fear. So a brand new beginning is in your future. And what are you bringing into the union? It is triumph, victory, and two brand new beginnings. So the feminine is the 6 of Cups. It's almost like she's standing on the edge of this ocean of potential, and she has chosen one star that she cherishes and holds in a loving way. It could represent someone coming back from the past, but I see it as her standing there in her truth, holding the sword of truth and waiting patiently for this manifestation. On the male side, he is moving towards the sun, towards a directed goal. And what is that goal? That happy ending, that 10, that completion. The energy in the middle is triumph, victory. It's wish fulfilled, wish granted, sense of completion, and movement towards your dream. And like I said, we got that Ace of Cups that the male is bringing in, going forward with. And then the feminine has this new beginning in the 3D world, material manifestation. And she's moving forward with that. So wish fulfilled, wish granted. And then that overall energy is communication. So the masculine wants to communicate this happy ending, this feeling of being emotionally satisfied, whereas the feminine would like to communicate her dreams and how he makes her feel, and becoming the light, becoming the sun. So I just wanted to point out that there are several numbers that are repeated You got 5 threes. So that's union coming together. It's working partnerships. And then there's 3 fours on the feminine side. So I see that as a foundation, being grounded. Then there are 4 ones, 11, 11 right at the center here, 2 tens, which is completion, and then 2 aces, which is beginnings. Both the 11, 11 cards showed up on the feminine side. Then there is 4 eights, 2 up there from the feminine side, and then 2 over here from the masculine. So 8 is infinity. It is a cycle, karma coming back. And then 4 9. So 9 is coming to a completion, nearing a completion of a cycle. So I just wanted to read the messages from the universe. I'm going to read the feminine side first, listening. An open heart will hear the message. When this card appears, you're being reminded that there is a time to speak and a time to be silent. Now is an occasion for listening. Pay attention not only to what is being spoken, but also to what is not being said at the moment, for a deeper message is not always obvious. Listen with your heart, not just your ears. You'll find clarity. Receiving the listening card is a fortunate sign and ensures a great understanding of your circumstances. So, yeah, it's all about that surrendering and listening to your inner knowing, your truth. Okay, so for the masculine, you got home. You are comfortable in your own skin. You belong. Peace, security, safety, belonging, and all the features one would want from home are indicated now. The home card represents an invitation to experience what it's like to be secure in your own skin, to live comfortably no matter what is happening in the world around you. It is a time for opening your eyes to your tribe of like-minded people, or one special person that makes you feel like you've come home. Home is love, and love is all around you now. Whatever your inquiry, you're where you're meant to be, and will reap great benefits from staying on this path, regardless of where it leads. Home will always be with you. It is where the heart is. Wow, that's so beautiful. So, home. Home is love. And he's coming home. Okay, I hope this helps somebody out there. And love you. Cheers.